Just want to do a quick update this morning for a couple of reasons. One, I haven't gotten my video edited for today. I've actually got 2 videos in the can. Well, not in the can, 2 videos filmed for my next project, which I'm really excited about. And anyway, but it wasn't going to happen this morning, so I wanted to at least say hello and thank you. A lot of you have been watching on a regular basis, and I really appreciate that. All the great feedback, all the comments that come in the below the video, just been wonderful. I really do appreciate the interaction happening here on YouTube. I did get a comment from Rabid Badger asking to see a little bit more of the shed. He said that it was a little bit difficult to see just because of the close-up nature of that particular video. So I wanted to do a quick overview of the shed, or review rather. Turn the camera around. It's a little bit hard to see because I have been working on some components for my next project, which is a tiny studio build that's coming up, and using this shed as a workspace, which that's what it's for. But let me back up a little bit. Of course, the bifold doors will not close right now, but this door will. So I've got my window corner there. Of course, the doors close across the front, and then there's the small concrete stoop and deck to extend the workspace here. Of course, got my Shugibon window frame and the Shugibon column here. Good morning. Put my glasses on so I can read the comments. Thanks for joining. This was fun, and I'm looking forward to using Shugibon some more. And the beauty of this is that I'm using reclaimed wood for all of this. The doors were purchased at a reuse center. All of these materials were left over from the construction of my home. They've been in what I call the stash, or the green stash, a name that we decided on together. And you can see that that huge pile that was right here has gotten a lot smaller. So I've got, that makes me happy. I'm really starting to reclaim some of the space here to be used for more projects, mainly building projects. So a quick look inside the shed. I've got kind of a bounce up on the roof here to spread the light out. Wall of principles over here. Of course, the window corner here made out of 2 French doors. There's a hearth under this mess right here, which will sit a small rocket stove of sorts. That will, I'll get back to the interior in the winter. Sort of let myself finish up this project with the exterior, and when winter comes, I'll start using this space and be able to close it off and keep it warm. So I got a screen here that lets air in, and then across to the other screen that's behind that corner. And those will switch out to solid pieces during the winter. Yeah, readers, because I'm getting old. I turned 51 in November. It's kind of amazing. I remember when I thought 40 was old, but 50 is not old either. We still got lots left in me. Whew. All right, well, I just wanted to touch base this morning. I'm trying to be as consistent making videos as possible. I do have 2 filmed for the studio build, which I'm really looking forward to, because it's going to help a music venue in my community that really helps support music as part of life here in Lilburn. You'll get to meet the owner Scott McCready. He's a musician himself, and they host some amazing bands. And some of that music you've heard in my videos because it's within earshot of where. Anyway, we get to enjoy that music here in downtown Lilburn for sure. So, all right, well, that is just a quick update this morning. I do want to thank my patrons and members so much for your vote of confidence and support. I've got a few more of the short form, sort of behind the scenes content that I'm going to post to those two channels soon. Finding time to edit all this stuff is the challenge for me. So, but I do appreciate your participation there. And if you're interested in seeing a little bit more of what happens behind the scenes here in GreenShortzDIY, you can check out the Patreon or member channel. It's the same content in both places, just allowing both those platforms to be chosen, your preference there. But of course, there's no obligation to do that. My content here on YouTube is always free for everybody, and that's the main thing. And I appreciate people that are watching and not members as well. That's not important to me to have that extra, but it is nice to help support, allow me to do these videos. Get a little hoarse this morning. It's because I probably only had one sip of coffee. That's better. Everything's better with coffee. Anyway, thanks for taking time to watch this morning. I know it's not a regular edited video, but got 2 more of those coming up. Well, a lot more of those coming up, and 2 are already filmed and for that studio build. And I got some interesting things planned for that. We're gonna do a skyline diffusion wall inside. I'm gonna create a SIP panel for one of the walls using some of the materials that I have, and the wall of principle, the principle on the wall of principles, create to consume. I'm creating some of these things for that build because of what I have. Materials I already have that I need to consume. So not an endorsement for consumption, rather an endorsement for making things out of stuff that we already have. So that will continue to be a theme here on this channel. Sustainability, that's the green in green shorts. Short would be short videos. However, the videos are a little long here on the DIY channel. That's because I want to show you details. I want to show you how I did things, so that it might spark ideas for you. It might give you another angle on doing things. But I also know I don't have all the answers. I look for ideas and suggestions and better ways of doing things in the comments. That is a big part of what I love about YouTube, is the fact that people watching can interact, can give ideas. And you know, JW, you hear his name a good bit on this channel, director of safety. He's been one of those guys who's always been sending great ideas and suggestions in the comments. But there's a lot more of you too, and I really do appreciate that. Motorsports 88, Kit Ben, there's a few I can think of off the top of my head. Garden Gates Open is always in the comments. And anyway, so I'm really grateful for that interaction and that support here on YouTube as well. That's worth far more than monetary support, for certain. So thank you for watching these years, and I'm excited for what's ahead in the next several months with this build. We'll have the camper build after that. My goal is to build that pop-up kind of teardrop hybrid, so that my son and I can go mountain biking together. And my goal is to have that done in early spring. So tiny studio build hopefully will be, you know, a month or 2 in the construction process, and then camper build, I don't know how long that's going to take, because that's kind of entering into a realm I haven't tried before yet. So anyway, thanks for watching this morning, and I'll see you next Saturday. How do I end this darn thing? Haven't done a stream in a while. YouTuber struggles with ending. Oh, there it is. EX.